the agile brand.
It's important for marketing teams to be able to focus on big ideas, but in an increasingly competitive marketplace, someone or something needs to take care of making data-driven decisions to maximize ROI and deliver results faster and more efficiently. So how do brands reach more customers, launch faster, and ensure optimal cross-channel performance, all while saving time, dollars, and effort? Welcome to One Amazing Thing About Bryj. I'm your host, Greg Kihlström, and I'd like to welcome Nico Bitner, General Manager at Bryj Technologies, and he's going to be sharing one amazing thing about Bryj's ChatROI with us today. Nico, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Greg.
Yeah, looking forward to talking about this with you. Why don't we get started, though, with you just giving a little background on yourself and your role at Bryj?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I started my career in France in consulting in a data agency that got acquired by Bryj Group. And really my role over there was to optimize the ROAS of enterprise companies all over Europe. So the return on ad spend. So for example, I would monitor 15 different channels of a large hospitality company. And my goal was to get all this data, look at the performance of each channel and optimize that pretty manually at that time. And then I moved to the US 8 years ago to launch Bryj New York office and launch our mobile app product in the US. So our mobile app product allows you to build, deploy, maintain, and optimize iOS and Android mobile applications. And now we have hundreds of customers all over the US and Europe. And in my role, I've really always been focused in our customers' ROI, whether it's finding the right solution for them or maximizing the ROI that they do that they had with their ad spend or with their mobile application. So in a nutshell, over the past 12 years, I've been trying to optimize every dollar that big brands have given me. So they would give me $1 and I would try to make it $10 through ads or mobile applications.
Love it, love it. I'm sure the brands love it too. So that's great. Well, yeah, let's before we take a look, why don't you tell us a little bit about, what are we going to see today, who's the audience for it, and what's kind of their goal that they're trying to achieve with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So today I'm focusing on ChatROI from our platform. So it's an AI-based ad marketing platform that allows marketers, in-house teams or agencies to plan for campaigns, for ad campaigns, and to optimize them through AI through the entire cycle of the campaign. And I'm very excited personally about that product because 8 years ago, if I had that in my marketing agency, I would definitely have increased the ROI of my customers, 10x with that.
Yeah.
And it's not really just another AI tool inside of the marketing stack. It's really an end-to-end digital ad solution that again helps marketers plan and launch their campaign and then optimize it once it's launched. And over my career, every time I talk to marketers, it's kind of always the same challenges. They have a goal. They want to drive more revenue. They want to drive traffic to the website. They want to increase brand awareness. They want to drive promotions. And to achieve that goal, they need to find the right audience. And then they need to have the right media mix. So who do we target and where do we target them? But creating that plan of the personas or the audience and the media mix is, reliant on personal knowledge, like your agency, like people and like their experience or previous campaigns. But it's kind of built over time. You test, you learn, and you try to target better and better over time. It's pretty manual, and I used to do that, so I understand this process. And optimizing those campaigns is also pretty manual, meaning that you'll have to receive all those reports, all those ad networks that send you that, look at the performance of each channel, and then decide how do I invest my next dollar in which channel, how do I invest it inside of this channel, and who do I send it to? And when I used to do that, it's a bit of a nightmare and very manual process. So that's kind of the thing that we're trying to solve here. Like that. That's why I really think it's a game changer. We've leveraged innovation in AI over the past 10 years, whether it's machine learning, LLMs, econometrics, and we've applied them in the entire campaign journey. for our customers. So that's why we say it's an end-to-end. It's not just one problem that we're trying to solve. And we've seen huge increase in productivity to create those plans and those campaigns, and then in the results, increase in results of those campaigns. So overall, a much better ROI on this. And high level to explain like what it is, like we help you with the planning, and we make it very simple. You have a goal, again, drive more revenue, drive more traffic, drive more leads, drive more people to my website, and then our AI is gonna give you the right audience and the right media mix depending on your goal, your product, your budget, and your company, of course. So you give all that to our AI, and then it will give you this audience and this media mix. And our recommendation is going to come from trillions of data points that we have in the market. And on top of that, we're going to add your first-party data. So we're going to add your past campaigns results and your CRM data, for example, or any data we can give the AI to feed it. And of course, it's secured. We don't share the data between customers. We don't train our AI with this data. But when you think about it, no human can beat that. Like it's trillions of source of data points to find the perfect audience and the perfect media mix for that. And then when you launch your campaign, we're going to optimize every dollar through another algorithm that's a yield optimization algorithm. So that means that every next dollar that we're going to invest is going to look at the past and optimize between channel, optimize inside each channel, and optimize between audiences too. So your media mix in the end may be very different than your media mix in the beginning. Our AI is going to optimize that.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, I'm excited. Let's take a look here.
Absolutely. Let me share my screen here. All right. So this is the platform where you'll arrive on when you connect to ChatROI. So you'll have your different campaigns, company profile, user setting. I've pre-prepared the campaign here, pretending that Bryj is selling jeans online in the US. So I'm going to click here to see what I did with this campaign. So as a marketer, the only input I've had to give our AI here is what is my goal? I want to drive online sales, and I can edit it here. So basically, I'm gonna choose my goal in the beginning. I'm gonna explain what my product is to the AI. So I sell amazing jeans. Of course, you could go much further into that with the marketing team and everything you have. The more data point, the better, of course. Where do I want to sell it? What is my campaign duration? And how much budget do I have for this campaign? Once you've done that, to ChatROI, we're going to give you a confidence score. And that's our AI behind the scene that is basically comparing many different metrics to see like if you tell us I want to sell jeans on the moon, we're going to probably tell you that our confidence is pretty low here. But here we're going to help you like with this score as a first step. So the first thing that we're going to do is provide you different profile of users that you should target. Here, if I scroll down, so here I have my eco-conscious shopper, and you have the entire persona and the thing that they love, their interest, their behavior, etc. You'll have the fashion-forward millennial, same thing. Another thing, you can see why we recommend this audience specifically for your campaign. And here we have a third one, that is the luxury denim enthusiast. And why do we recommend it? The marketer here is going to be able to select that, but already you see how much time you've earned by just doing this and having this person as done. Yeah. And then we're going to use this audience and start preparing a media mix for you. So automatically, very quickly, we'll get this first media mix on those different channels here, and how much do we spend, how much our recommendation is to spend. Of course, you can edit it if you think differently from like what did I say. But again, this is trillions of data points and a lot of intelligence behind it to tell you why you should invest in those channels here. So what I did in 2 minutes here usually takes around 70 hours to marketers to arrive to.
I've been part of that. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is not meant to replace humans. It's meant to help you focus on the higher value task.
Yeah.
This is just the first step. Thanks to that, you can focus on how do I distinguish my brand from others? What is our messaging? What is the creative we should use? What are other channels we can think about? And you can use this to really plan much faster. So this is kind of the productivity part, and that's what I'm focusing on today of our product.
Great, great, wonderful. Oh, sorry. Is there? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was more or not. So yeah, that's great. Great to see that. And so, there lots of things come to mind, and definitely, the time savings and to your point, allowing teams to focus on the strategy and maybe the creative part, and some of those other areas that humans are so good at, but AI is so great at crunching the numbers. And if we're talking trillions of data points, there's no way even the largest team is going to even approach that. So another thing that comes to mind is, I would imagine the power of this, because you could plug some things into some separate, AI, a ChatGPT or, Gemini or something, and get some of that information maybe, but it seems like the power of this is tying all of this stuff together. Could you talk a little bit of, yeah, I know you touched on the data points and everything, but just the power of kind of centralizing this.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you go to ChatGPT or any LLM that you have, first of all, it's just an LLM. So an LLM is not meant for calculation.
Yeah.
So they're going to give you the recommended channel for a specific budget or for anything like that. But there is actually econometrics behind our model here, which is an actual AI that calculates like depending on results and mathematics. And of course, it's also stored in a platform, so you can have all your different campaigns. It's not like doing one chat with ChatGPT about one
Yeah.
specific campaign. So it's very different. And the thing that we have to focus only on one feature here, so that's what I did.
Right.
But the thing that you don't see here that is very powerful is, of course, the second part, which is once you launch the campaign, because now you plan your campaign very fast. There's a productivity gain in terms of ROI. But then when you launch it, our AI is going to optimize every dollar on those channels and on those audiences. So the result that you're going to get from launching the campaign through this AI is also going to be much higher than the result you would have by doing it manually. So when you took
Yeah.
both those things together, you've just automated basically the ad media buy, the task that can be automated, not the high skill of an agency or of the marketing team, but all the background stuff that the AI can do better are now automated directly through that.
Yeah, yeah, and definitely. I was going to ask you, what's another thing someone should ask about, but I think that's probably a great one to to
Well,
contact and ask you about. But
I may
is
have,
there anything else? Yeah,
yeah, I may have just one last one. It's kind of the icing of the
yeah,
cake of this solution. So you may have remembered that at the beginning of this presentation, I told you that we were also mobile experts.
yeah,
And what ties it together is that mobile has been proven to be the best conversion rate, the best lifetime value for users. Driving people to your apps basically give you more LTV, lower CAC, higher conversion rate than driving it to a website. So when you add our mobile app plus ChatROI together, now you get another 10x of ROI through the mobile application. And a few examples of that is going to be, again, drive people to your ad media, drive them to the app versus the website. So it's more LTV, more conversion. Send them push notifications as one of the channel of your media mix, because it's a much cheaper channel than Meta or Google, and you can, and much more visible on their phone. And reuse the data from the app that is the most loyal user you have, people that you want to find those people and more people like that in the market. So you feed the entire platform with that data too. And then it's a virtuous circle between both products, basically.
nice, nice. Well, yeah, that's exciting stuff. So, for those that are interested in learning more about this stuff, what's the best way for them to do that?
Well, you can go to our website, which is www.bryj, spelled BRYJ, .ai, and you can contact us directly from there.
Wonderful. Well, again, I'd like to thank Nico Bitner, General Manager at Bryj Technologies, for joining the show. You can learn more about Nico and Bryj by following the links in the show notes.